everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Georgetown Hoyas.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
On the court for the Longhorns, Freak in at shooting guard. He's out there with Edwards. Turner is out there with Doherty. And it's Ford in at the power forward. Here's Hudson. They set the pick. Dishes it to Warren. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
Here's Freak. The shot, no good. So Georgetown will take it the other way. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Trice. Edwards defending. Trice kicks to Hudson, and he gets it to go.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And, Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Hudson's checked in. Edwards passes to Freak. High post try, and that one's good. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Pass to Edwards. There's a good screen. Randolph grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Trice. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
They can't guard us.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas.
Actually, up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And so it's Texas with it. They trail by 1. Blair dishes to Freak. Inside, Blair uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Harkless with it. He feeds it to Felix. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. The pass to Freak. The feed to Blair. Pass to Freak. Harkless with the steal. We've got Hodges. And it's Harkless in at the point. Here's Felix. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
And for Texas, Freak, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Rush in at the small forward position.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college.
Both teams making some changes here. 1:15 left here in the first half of the game. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
Clock at 6. Nelson with the steal. And now the Hoyas on the break. Finished off the break. Randolph's got his first bucket in this one.
Tell you what, if it's working for you, you keep on running. And they haven't been slowed up yet on fast breaks.
And you can find easy points in transition, and that's where they've gotten their last 6.
Richmond kicks to Freak. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
Pass to Wilson. He kicks it to Trice. Wilson into the lane. There's the dish to Trice. 5 on the clock. Joseph, the pass to Trice. Trying his luck deep. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hoyas.
Both teams trading punches back and forth.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Georgetown leads. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Warren is out there with Price. And it's Trice. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2 guard. Texas trails by 3. So on the floor for Texas. Freak in at 2 guard. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Warwick in at the center position.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Trice dishes to Randolph. Feeds to Trice. Hoyas moving the ball around. Here's the screen. And stolen by Freak. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Freak with the ball. Here's Warwick. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And Texas leads by 1.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Edwards. Now Freak on the wing. Turner. Here's Freak. Ford kicks to Thornton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. He is hauled in by the Hoyas.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with River.
Nelson is out there with Warren. And it's Trice. And it's Felix in at the 3. Nelson, the pass to Trice. The drive by Randolph. Knocks down the 10-footer.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Pass to Edwards. Ford kicks to Thornton. Ford dishes to Freak from 15 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the paint. Here's Felix. It's tipped. Edwards with it. He dishes it to Freak. A minute 42 left to play here in the second half. Count the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Longhorns.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing.
And Texas making a change here as well. Freaks checked in. Georgetown trails by 7.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Now here's Harkless. And there's the pass to Gonzalez. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And Texas leads by 9.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
And the Hoyas with some changes. Joseph, he's checked in for Hudson. And it's Wilson in for Price. And Freak throws it down.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance. Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed of them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Harkless. Gonzalez into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. The 11-footer misses. So we see Texas get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him.